They become confined to themselves, within themselves, so they will not communicate with the society. So society thinks that they are useless people or they are mad. So mostly the less educated people, they find that we are not sending our child to this school, normal child, because here only mad people are. So it's a very sad situation of the society. Even parents, they don't acknowledge that their child has a problem. So there is a delay in removing that problem that can be cured or even manipulated. That behavior can be manipulated, behavior can be changed. So, but as there is a delay, the time taken for that reversal is much more. If the child comes for help at 2 or 3 year age, then we can do it very rapidly and very successfully and to a large extent. But if the child comes after 15 years or 5 years, even 7 years, 10 years, then his behavior and all that has become established. So they are, even with their best efforts, it takes a long time to incomplete reversal. The reversal will not be complete because the mind frame that has been set accordingly. So now this about this girl again, sir, you please explain so that you explain the other part also about her. She is about 7 years old. She's been going to school. She was going to government school, but naturally she can't cope up with that. She can't hear things, so she can't speak also. So it's very important, very important that if you hear, only then you are able to speak. And one more thing, we in our modern society we are doing that I have put this here so that they can crawl on this surface. So once they crawl, only then they are able to develop the speech. Speech will never come if we keep the baby in our womb. So they need to crawl on the floor, on the ground. It's good if it is on the mud, smutty surface. Even here it will be okay if you put the child on, not on the bed, down. So some people, they are affected, that's called sensory thing, that if you pick the child up, he will start crying. If he is sitting on the bed or even on the floor, if you pick him up, so he will start crying and howling loudly. That means he has a fear of the height. So once he is on the ground, he is okay. On the surface, then that proprioceptive movement that is required, then we have to train that child accordingly. There are proprioceptive zonas inside swings in which different movement is given. So even this child, she needs to be given all that movement, and she's been put on the very recently on the device, hearing device, and now she's बोलते हैं, कुछ बोलते हैं, सुनता है, मैं बोल रही हूँ, हाँ ना. Actually, she is joined recently, so it will take time to. I even don't know whether she is able to hear properly or not. पता है बहुत लाउडली बोलेंगे तो इसका एडजस्ट करो ना, इसकी जो हेयरिंग डिवाइस है अच्छा। So even at young age there is a profound loss. Profound means very high loss of hearing. So that even with the device she is not able to hear. So cochlear implant something will be required. So with that, if she is able to hear, only then she will be able to speak. Otherwise we will have to go with the sign language. So very poor strata are there. So for them it's very difficult to get treatment as well as so and we are trying to give all these therapies free of cost so that even poorest of poor they are able to get well. So earlier we used to have about 50 students. But after the COVID, we have restricted ourselves to not more than 10 students. Even normal students we used to take. Now also they come occasionally to our school. Whenever they have a holiday in school, they come here. So we want them to play with these children so that they feel they are important. Somebody is coming to meet them, somebody is coming to play with them. So otherwise they are even at home or any level of society they are avoided. So get out of the level. Trishu. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਲੈਣ ਮੇਰੇ ਫਾਦਰ ਖੜੇ ਗਏ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ ਸਰ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਤੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਉੱਚੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਤੇਰਾ 30 ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ
ਇਹਨੂੰ ADHD ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੈ ਹਾਈਪਰ ਐਕਟੀਵਿਟੀ ਐਂਡ ਸਫੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਹਾਈਪਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੰਟਰੋਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹਾਈਪਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਡੀ ਪ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਰ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਜਾਂ ਸਕ੍ਰੋਲਿੰਗ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਕਰਵਾ ਕੇ ਰਿਲੈਕਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ
he is being blind since birth, so unfortunately the autism was also associated with it. So it's very challenging to control these children. So because they are not able to express that, they can't see you. If something they get a smell of something, perfume ही हो गई बस, they get hyper. So if they don't get their things what they want to eat or to drink, just now he wanted to have water. So he was not able to, he was putting his finger, so but he is not able to tell how he has to express himself. So even with the training for the last nearly 8-9 years, he is not able to. And when they don't, there are how many senses we have? No, 7. Normally we say 7, but there is an 8th sense which tells interoception is the word, the name of the sense. That tells us we have a pain. In pinch there is a pain. So you are hungry. That interoception tells you that you need to take food or you are thirsty. So अपना ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ satisfaction होगी, means we are full. हमने खाना खा लिया, we are full. So they don't have that interoception system. It's very बढ़िया. So इन्हें किसी को कोई बता के देखो, interoception. तो ਉਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ they keep on eating whatever is provided to them. They will don't say no. They will eat that whatever comes in their way. So some people, some kids, they have the sense that they don't want sweet, or they don't want sour, or they salt, less of salt, right? But still they'll find something to eat and drink. So this is because we want to do our work, so we want to keep the child busy. We do two things. One is we gave them the phone. तो मैनिपुलेट करते रहते हैं. Some people who can see, but they will eat or drink anything coming in their home, unless they have a preference for sweet, then they will take. So because of that, they are having an increase in weight, increase in muscles, but that muscles are very otherwise weak. They can't stand on their feet. So they are a big liability socially as well as structurally to the family also. Drain out their resources, and you know that we bring up a child thinking as your parents are sending you to get the various degrees that you will be able to earn your life for all time to come. But these parents, they don't expect anything because they know they will not be able to do it. But it's not true. If they can learn some skills, so first therapies, when they are little okay, they should be able to learn something. Either they do the painting, drawing, or I am keeping them busy filling the pots, lifakas, for plantation, cut the weeds, use them in the soil. We add a solution for making roots additionally, because of that they do not. So they water the plants, they the pipe on it, whatever they can see, or they can use it on themselves, that they enjoy it. So the major issue is economic. Then first they spend on them additionally. Normal school fees 1000 to 2000, but they have to shell out in different schools 10,000, 15,000, 30,000 is a month. So just for therapies, so which we are really free. If somebody wants to give donation to the trust, they are a charitable trust. Parents want to give something, they can give directly into our trust. So this is बता आपको बहुत से लोग मिलने आए बता. So he was born without eyeballs. So later on they put plugs in the mouth, so that the eye cavity keeps on increasing. Got it from Hyderabad. But later on, that optic nerve, it died because of the pressure. So they didn't tell us that this will happen. We thought that I already keep on increasing if we transplant some. आजा तेरी बारी है, इधर आजा. At one half year, at 1 year age, he stopped speaking anything. He just lie down on the bed like a flash. No movement, no regression came. When he was walking, then he is sitting, then he is not even sitting, he just lie down. So, and all loss of speech. So, both the parents, they are first class qualified doctors, surgeon. So they are able to afford it. But then I found one. Hello? But same thing, there is no hope that tomorrow he will be able to earn anything because of multiple disabilities. One disability is okay. You can keep it or the challenge to do it all constantly, online, eating, and we are emphasizing on physical activity. He's improved a lot, but he stays nearly 1 to 4 So किसी को I'll always never go anywhere without him. But the parents, they go to parties, they are not able to take him around. Because sometimes he may have accident urinary or even picking up something to play, but that can break. So for that to avoid that. So मैं तो अगर these three things, social era है, trauma to the parents and to the family. And then economic one, first they spend and then they can't expect any return. So ये चीज़ां करके जेड़ा हैगा, and then people also they in-laws or some, they will blame that because she was taking this thing or this thing, that is why this happened. But it has nothing to do with that. It comes naturally. There is a crossing over of genes. Some genes dominate, some are recessive, and they don't express themselves. If this gene for autism, they are also a spectrum. That means it's not one gene which is doing controlling of this. There may be hundreds of genes. Some child has got 10 genes, another has got 50 genes, another has got 100, or some little minor. So 90% of these children are also ADHD. Hyperactivity disorder. So some children, they don't only have this thing. That means otherwise they don't have much of autism, only this thing. Then there are others which will have sensory disorder. That means they will be affected by heat. Some will be affected by, they can't see the light, bright light. So they will just close their eyes to that light. So other senses भी जिन्हें है, कोई टच, कोई कपड़ा है, फूड, तो मैं फूड लगेगा, मैं तो लगेगा. कपड़ा है, कोई some of the kids, they can't take any seams या labels, उन्होंने अंदर ear पे कोई लगे होगे, so they'll take it off and throw it away. So some, they will be wearing only one who can see, like this. So they will wear same dress every day. They do wash it. Mother has to wash it and then put it away. For year to year, all weathers, they want that only. This is also touch ਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਟੱਚ ਸਿਰਫ ਉਹੀ ਅੱਛੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਹੈ ਹੋਰ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਅਗਰ ਕੋਈ ਗਰਮ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਨਾਈਲਨ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਜਾਂ ਕੁਛ ਹੈ They are different children. They behave differently to that. So when usually they smell तो fat होते हैं. So कई जगह है जहाँ food की smell तो भी fat होते हैं. So they will not just decline to take that. Some don't like sweet or ਜਿਵੇਂ ਨਿੰਬੂ ਦੀ ਸਮੈਲ ਆ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਛੀ ਲੱਗੂਗੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਕੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਡਸਟ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਰਿਐਕਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਲਿਫਟਿੰਗ ਹੈ ਮੂਵਮੈਂਟ ਹੈ they don't like the movement. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਝੂਲਾ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਡਰ ਕੇ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਲਾਈਕ ਦਿਸ so they don't want to ਮੈਂ ਡਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਸੈਂਸਿਟੀਵਿਟੀ ਟੂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਸੈਂਸਰੀ ਹੈ ਸੈਂਸਿਟੀਵਿਟੀ they don't like the movement. So these people they are left alone. They keep on sitting in one position or lying in one position. They don't like to move unless you do it. तो उधर जिन्हें हमने पौड़ी लगाई हुई है सिर्फ can you look from here or swing बनाया और a circular movement then climbing rope ladder. So they are supposed to lift up themselves so that fear of height that is there. Then there is a normal moving towards zone and that ਕੱਪੜੇ ਦਾ ਸਵਿੰਗ ਹੈ ਕੱਪੜੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਹ ਦੇਖੋ ਗ੍ਰੀਨ ਵਾਲਾ ਅੰਦਰ ਜਾਇਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ज़्यादा पसंद है कैसे नहीं खा लेगा इतना ही है या कोई ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा तो उसको भी वही गेम चाहिए तो बट वी हैव प्लेंटी ऑफ थिंग्स टू प्रोवाइड फिजियोथेरेपी के ये आपको बहुत से लोग ना जलंधर से मिलने आए हैं आप उनको क्या बोलोगे प्लीज कैन स्पीक क्या बोलो आपको भूख लगी है सॉरी है आपने खाना नहीं ना खाया
समोसा खा के आए
समोसा खा के आए अच्छा मैडम ਇੱਧਰ ਲਾਈਕ ਫ੍ਰਿਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਫਰੂਟੀਜ਼ ਪਈਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ
रोटी खाया गुलाब जामुन खाया सैंडविच खाया था
वो तो कल था वो कल था कल सैंडविच खाया था और बोल के बताना ना
गुलाब जामुन खाया था
चमचम गुलाब जामुन खाया था फ्रूटी पी थी
रोटी पिया सारा
सो he had a loss fever होया है ना so he lost his eyes
due to fever.
It's acquired not by birth.
लंच कर
क्या lungs
मैडम पीप पीप
पीप वो क्या होता है
करने का
अच्छा
मैं पीप
हाँ पीपल लेके आते हैं हाँ अच्छा now you can please you can go to the other room
तो नाम है सत्संग करा देता है
और यू टेक माई कार्ड कुछ भी पूछना हो किसी समय भी कोई भी चीज तो वी हैव बंडल ऑफ दैट बट टीचर्स डोंट लाइक टू स्टडी बट दैट्स व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग यू
Ma'am.
they should be doing
पूछें?
As they all like the blind, they can't see. But can they sense all of us in this room?
बिल्कुल 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 वो सेंस तो है कि डिफरेंट दे आर हियरिंग डिफरेंट वॉइसेस नाउ दे आर हियरिंग मी ओनली बट इफ यू विल स्पीक देयर दे विल बी एबल टू डिफरेंशिएट दैट दिस इज ए पर्सन we have never heard of, so they recognize the voices who are coming to them.
Does that make them uncomfortable?
If you are speaking calmly, softly, talking to them, saying hello, they will welcome it. But if you speak loudly, there is a हाँ मैं वही कह रही थी कि साउंड की भी ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ sensitivity कि some don't like whispers.
मैम
मैं कह रही हूँ कि some people don't like whispers, some people can't loud music, they don't like it, so they will shriek out.
क्वेश्चन है मेरा कि या एक दूसरे को देख के या सुन के उन्हें कॉपी नहीं करते नकल
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ they like to क्योंकि yesterday only we had yoga camp, so he was performing with the help of that yoga teacher, so all others they were following and doing like that क्यों चाहिए नहीं प्रेस करो खत्म हो गया चेक करो खत्म हो गया हाँ 10 मिनट वेरी नाइस मीटिंग अंदर ही आ जाओ थोड़ा पीछे हो जाओ उन्होंने अंदर आना है आ जाओ बेटा आ जाओ
कैसे आए हो तुम दोनों?
Classroom duty for blind and deaf blind. Most of them are multiple. No.
I'm audible.
Audio. Train them.
To check the hearing sensor. This is audible. This is audiometer and this is air condition to check the outer ear. So this is BC, short form BC, bone conduction to check the inner ear.
Through this we can know how much frequency of volume of can take here.
Frequency will take.
Okay.
I can make a one.
So what type of session?
Autism. क्योंकि वीआई वालों की तो टेक्निक्स अलग होती है ना, वो वीआई टीचर अपने अलग बेस पे करवाते हैं। जो ऑटिज्म बच्चे हैं उनको हम रेगुलर जैसे नॉर्मल बच्चों को कराते हैं, तो थोड़ा टेक्निक अलग होती है, हम उनके साथ एड्स यूज़ करते हैं, जो डिवाइस
तो दोनों है तो मीन्स मल्टीपल डिसऑर्डर्स है तो ऑटिज्म के साथ भी आया और सब हो तो
फिर उनकी क्लासेस को अलग अलग जैसे और उस ओटी सेक्शन होएगा, वीआईटी कंप्यूटर के जैसे उनकी यहाँ पे करते हैं।